Hey, everybody, it's Debbie Potts, and I'm the host of the Whole Athlete podcast, as well as the owner of Fitness Forward Studio in Bellevue, Washington. And I'm going to start a quarterly 5-day liver detox and reset challenge. Part of this is in the Holistic Method manual, and that just came out on Amazon this year in 2018. So I'm excited to start this new 30-day transformation program, and it involves 3 phases. Phase 1 is the 5-day jumpstart challenge, which is a liver detox and a reset, and trying to get you started for the next phase, which is a 21-day digestive reset as well as a sugar detox. So we're going to do an elimination diet and take out some of those common food that we are sensitive to and reacting to. And then we're going to do some digestive healing and repair protocols. So we're going to work on that, kind of add what I've learned from a nutritional therapy program, as I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner now, and adding in Dr. Wilson's formula for gut healing protocols. So that's phase 2. And then I'm going to give you a transition period, which I call phase 3 maintenance program. And that is what I think of as the 80-20 rule, that we're going to do this new type of eating lifestyle 80% or more of the time. And then every once in a while, maybe once a week or once a month, you have a little cheat meal, so to speak, or not follow the program exactly. But the main goal in nutritional therapy is to help people burn fat and to help you optimize your health and to improve your performance. And with the holistic method, as you can see on the picture here on the left, is that we're working on transforming the whole you from the inside out. And the transformation program is part of this 30-day, 3-phase protocol that I'm working on your habits, and to teach you nutrition, as we just discussed, doing a liver detox and then moving into digestive reset and then to maintenance, really to teach you how to balance your blood sugar. In nutritional therapy, we talk a lot about digestion and blood sugar regulation, adrenals and mineral balance, essential fatty acids, and hydration. We want those pillars to be strong, like a foundation you want to build up before you build your house. A lot of our symptoms that we go over can be corrected or improved by just addressing these pillars. So in individual coaching and nutritional therapy, work more one-on-one with you, doing a whole nutritional assessment questionnaire with over 300 questions that relate to organ, and your symptoms are listed there. You can rate them. And so kind of getting to the root cause, putting the pieces of the puzzle together to help you feel better, to help you become a fat burner, to help your hormones be more in balance and get off that blood sugar roller coaster. It's interesting doing nutritional therapy the past year with people. A lot of us have adrenal stress. There's hyperadrenic or hypo, and a lot of people have thyroid issues, and a lot of us have blood sugar dysregulation. And you know what? It's usually all connected. So think of the PALS. The PALS are your pancreas, your adrenals, and your liver, and they all impact the other. So as we read in my book and listened to the podcast, the Whole Athlete podcast, that every stress response is a blood sugar response. And to alleviate that high and low blood sugar, we're not only going to work on our nutrition, our food plan, but also we need to address stress. So if you go back to the Holistic Method chart here, the first element is nutrition. The second element is exercise, not too much or not too little, of the right type of exercise for you where you are right now. Sleep, getting enough sleep, going to bed by 10, waking up around 6. We get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night, help the body's natural detoxification system happen while we're asleep, rest and repair cycles, and that psychological repair. This is all in my new book, The Holistic Method Manual, and has a chapter on each of these elements. The next one we look at is stress, which is always brought up on my podcast and in my blog. Stress is huge, and it's going to impact all these elements. Movement, even though you exercise every day, I'm going to have you get your 10,000 steps a day and make sure you're not sitting more than an hour a day. Number 6 is a big part of our phase 2 of the transformation program is called Digestion and Gut Health. Also, the 21-day, we're doing a digestive repair supplements we're going to add in there and take out the foods that cause some inflammation in a lot of people, that working on your digestion, so making sure you're absorbing the food that you're eating. So food, as often we think of as you are what you eat, but another good saying I've heard recently is you are what you absorb. So most of us have some dysfunctional nutritional habits, stress, but also our digestive system's kind of out of whack. And a lot of our symptoms can be repaired if we repair the gut. So hydration is the 7th element, and we want to stay hydrated. A lot of us drink a lot of coffee and other diuretics, as even some of the teas and sodas, juices. So drinking more clean water, not tap water, filtered water. Many of us have adrenal issues, need a little sea salt in there. A lot of us have minerals, deficiency in minerals, so we can add some mineral drops in there. But having half your body weight in ounces of water per day. And then the last but not least is one of my favorite areas to work on is happiness. And I'm sure you can relate that people that are grumpy and irritable and anxious and depressed usually have some nutritional areas they can improve of. They probably don't want to exercise, or they don't like exercise. They probably are not sleeping enough. They're probably very stressed out and have adrenal dysfunction or HPA axis dysregulation, which is the hypothalamus relationship communicating to the pituitary gland, and pituitary gland communicating to the adrenal gland. So, all of these 8 elements overlap and all impact the other. And another area I'm working on now that I'm going to add a bonus chapter on my website, debbiepotts.net or fitnessforwardstudio.com, is in the exercise section of the book, we're going to add a repair and recovery. So part of exercise is train hard, but I want you to recover harder. So if you've been following the Whole Athlete podcast, we recently have been doing December, we did a lot of happiness topics. In January, February, I've been doing a lot of recovery modalities and working on a cellular level to recover. So doing infrared heat therapy, doing some urban float. I've tried doing that floating that helps for the magnesium, but also for the stress levels. So lots going on in the podcast this year. And I look forward to hearing your feedback on the manual, the Holistic Method manual and workbook section of it has tons of questions to work on. I call it inner core, working on who you are and learning about yourself and what your goals are. So take advantage of that workbook, get your pen out, pencil, and start working on those questions in the workbook, creating your roadmap to transforming the whole you from the inside out with the Holistic Method. So go to fitnessforwardstudio.com blog, and you can also find more book and information updates on debbiepotts.net. You can also find the podcast that comes out every Tuesday, the Whole Athlete podcast. And I will have more information coming on that new section on the recovery repair program, and that I'm adding in the book, and also working on a new little handout I will add on the website for liver detox and resetting and why we need to do it, and lots of information I'm writing up about what your liver does for you. It does a lot for us. So there you go. Stay tuned and keep in touch, and we'll give you